The fact that it is these amazing female characters is fantastic, you know, for them to be out in the world and hopefully have, you know, young girls look up to them would be amazing.
Hi, it's so lovely to meet you both. So my name's Olivia and I'm with Cineworld, and we are very excited to be bringing Madam Web to the big screen.
A week ago, I spent my life racing against time.
I'm gonna help you out today, okay?
Trying to save people who were running out of it.
Jesse!
Until one moment changed everything.
Madam Web can see into the future. Is there a scenario in which you think it could be useful to maybe see into the future and make a little change, like a first date or food envy when you're at a restaurant with someone?
Wow, seeing in the future? What would I do? Yeah, maybe for my job, you know, I would audition, and if it's not good, I'd come back and do it again and again until I get the part.
Amazing. I love that. You can get those lines. Perfect. What about you, SG?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, having sort of lived working in the future for some time, it's kind of like, I actually find it quite a scary prospect, because I think sometimes it's better to go in naively and not really think about it. But, you know, I guess, you know, it would be great to be able to know what the lottery numbers are and then be able to spend that money in a way that you would like to do to make a difference.
Yes, I love that, because you could see the lottery numbers and then also see how the money you've spent goes and know if you're making the right decision.
I see.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. I sometimes think the commute in the morning, I'd quite like to know if the tube's going to come or not, or if I should go a different way.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Though it would be quite good to know that, but then it changes, doesn't it? That's the difficult thing about clairvoyance. It's an ever-changing thing because you can't control the future. You can only see it. So you could see one future, but then what if that future changes? And it's this is a little insight into what it's been like making Madam Web.
I can imagine the meetings around the table being like, nope, because that doesn't link with that, which is complex, like a web.
There you go.
So, Tahar, we feel like a person's cinema snack choice says a lot about them, and your character could be quite an intense guy. So if he were to go to the cinema, do you know what snacks he might potentially eat, like popcorn, nachos, hot dogs?
Oh. Who, my character?
Your character,
Oh, he would bring with him some caviar and champagne, I guess. Ezekiel would do that, I feel. I mean, he used his power to get even richer and richer and richer. So the taste goes with it. So I think it would go like,
Did he do the lottery, Ezekiel, do you think? Is that what he did?
Oh, I never thought about it.
No,
He probably did.
Maybe.
I
don't know.
Ooh, yeah, interesting.
That's a backstory we could sort of weave in.
That's right.
I think we just come up with the next movie in the room right now.
Maybe.
Do you think he's a popcorn guy? Sweet or salted? Or
I'd say, sweet and salted.
Yeah, nice. Exactly. A nice mix.
Just like me.
SJ, in 2012, you were named one of the most powerful women in film and television, which I think is amazing.
I was.
And I was...
This was 2012, by the way.
I was wondering, how does it feel to get to direct a movie that has such a strong female presence in it? We've got an amazing female lead, an amazing female cast. How does it feel to be able to bring that to the big screen?
Well, it's a privilege. It really is. I mean, any film that gets made is a miracle, and especially one this big. They are brutal and quite hard, and you know, there's so much going on in it. And I just love what I do. I don't know what I'd do if I wasn't a director. So the fact that I get employed is like a miracle, and I'm so grateful for it. So, you know, and the fact that it is these amazing female characters is fantastic. You know, for them to be out in the world and hopefully have, you know, young girls look up to them would be amazing.
Yeah, I really loved that every character had such a distinct thing about them. It was kind of their personalities to their outfits. Like I can imagine kind of anyone who goes to the movie is like, I feel like strongly drawn to that character or this character, which was so nice to feel the kind of distinction, but also the togetherness at the same time was really cool.
Yeah, thank you.
No, thank you for creating it. Within the film, there are, not that, no spoilers here, but spiders are a part of it. What are your guys' kind of feelings towards spiders? Are you fans? And were there any on set, or was it kind of CGI? How was that sort of brought into the movie?
There was this little, I can call that a toy. Yeah?
Yeah.
That was here, but it helped us to imagine.
Yeah. Although when we were in Mexico, my script supervisor, Dawn, doesn't like spiders at all. And we were filming in Mexico and we were right on the edge of sort of like the jungle where we were filming. And she called me up and said, there's a tarantula on my ceiling. And I will say I was a superhero because I went into her room. She was like freaking out.
You took it out?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did the glass technique and the...
Yeah.
I think
With
I
a
used the call
tarantula?
sheet. I think I used the glass of the call sheet. I mean, it was a baby tarantula, but it was still... I have a picture of it on my phone because I was so
Still.
proud of myself. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I did come across a spider when we were filming in the... Yeah, tarantula when we were filming. You would wake up and there'd be a tarantula on the floor. So did you not get one in your room in Mexico?
I don't think so. Maybe I got bitten by one.
Maybe you did. Exactly.
Yeah, if you want to release the webs now. Oh my gosh, a baby tarantula is kind of giving me cute vibes for some reason.
It was quite cute.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really wanted to touch it, and I was a bit nervous, but I wanted to look like I was
Must have
in
felt like a
control.
sign, a good sign.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I did. I
I'm
think
here
I've
with you guys.
They are such beautiful creatures, and they're such incredible creatures. And when you look at, obviously, we've did a lot of study in sort of like YouTube videos and any sort of like nature video we could where you saw a spider weave a web. It's an extraordinary thing. It's just like it's you just can't wrap your head around each web being different and how they do it and the speed at which they do it at. They are extraordinary creatures. They really are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really pleased that we have spiders in our film.
Of course.
Although sadly our ones aren't real. They don't exist. It's a made up spider.
Yeah, it was quite a beautiful spider. I
Oh,
thought.
thank you. Yes, we wanted it to be a beautiful one.
Well, it definitely was. Well, thank you so much. We're so excited to bring Madam Web to the big screen, and it was lovely to meet you.
Thank
both.
you. We're thrilled
Thank
it's a Cineworld. Thank you.
Why aren't you scared of me? Why do you care for me?
Your future was almost so different.
Where do we go?
If you want to live, you have to trust me.
Get ready. Now!
You're showing off.
Maybe a little.